Hello guys, hope you guys doing good. It's been a long time that I didn't do streaming or record video and show you guys. I've been trading, I've been a little bit stressed and stuff, but it's all good. I've been learning a lot, I've been taking notes a lot. As you guys can see, this is my US 30 um trading book, which I'm so happy, and I'm still learning and perfecting my strategy. And today I realized that reading books and watching some courses are also important, but as long as we learn them, we need to spend a lot of chart time. So what does the chart time means is that you need to be able to see, and you need to be able to your eyes get used to the market and the way how you trade, the way how you enter the markets and stuff, and you need to make sure that your subconscious mind believes that this trade is going to be the winning trade. And what I realized is that whenever time there's a setup that doesn't suit my that doesn't align with my strategy and stuff, I tend to risk big, like 10 lot size. And whenever time my strategy plays out, I tend to um risk very less, just 5 lot size. Why not 20? Why not 40? Why not 50? You know what I'm trying to say? So that's kind of the things I need to work on, inshallah, and I am working. That's all. That's what I'm saying, guys. So the lessons I learned today was need to pay attention to the current 15-minute swing highs and swing lows. Whenever time you see the 15-minute structure, make sure you guys do breakout structure and mark your swing highs and swing lows and pay attention to inner structure. And what I understand is expect the markets do what you expect, and just wait for the price to do its own thing. And what it doesn't, let it go, and what it does, just bet big. And I will explain it in later on. And the third thing I want to mention you guys is that when you are trading, be focused. Don't watch any YouTube videos just to kill the time and stuff. Just be focused, and be focused on how the trade moves and stuff. So this is the my trading plan. I might need to change again. Trades my plan expect and with entry and stop loss. Forecast the move and see it. Tops program, if not, let it go. Forecast the move and see it. See if it's and see if it develops. If it develops, perfect. If not, let it go. So one more thing I understand is, like, we need to focus on, let's say, from um New York open from 9:30 till lunchtime New York. Be focused 100%. So I hope you guys can enjoy this trading, and I'm gonna do a little bit of breakdown. So let's get started, homies. So as you guys can see, on 4 hour we are breaking structure to the upside very as you guys can see, we are breaking structure to the upside very clearly. This is our fourth time, and if you do the Fibonacci, I am still waiting for the price to come up somewhere here. I'm still waiting for the price to come up somewhere here to our golden zone, and from this area just enter to the upside. You know what I'm trying to say? That's kind of what I'm thinking, and I'm just waiting for the price to come up these areas and just enter. And as you guys can see, price is just pushing so downward just to come up to these areas, and let's see how the price is gonna do. So if you move up to the 15 minutes, this area is what I'm talking, guys. So in the morning I saw beautiful breakout structure to the upside. That was very beautiful breakout structure. And if I do my swing high and swing low, that's my swing low, and oh, that's my swing low, and I do my Fibonacci from A to the B. As you guys can see, price perfectly came to where? Price perfectly came to my minus 27, which would be my TP area, which is around 400 pips, guys. What else do I need? Of course I would take my trades there, because you never know, London Open might just push up or push down. It's better just to take it, secure some profits. Have a look at that. I'm 100% sure probably people who entered here just boom 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 take their profits there all at the same time, which is very nice. And this is what I'm saying. So this is the place where we're gonna be entering, inshallah, as you guys just know. So that's a place where we'll be entering, cause you know what, let me quickly do order send to back. So this is the place where we're gonna be entering, guys, and that's a very perfect place, and even though we enter from here, let's say with a 50 pip stop loss and we target -20, well, that's a beautiful 1-7 trade. And what it did was, let me just mark it, and this is our enter, that's our TP1, and let's go to 1 minute and see. Actually I entered there, and I was able to willing to trade that would took me 3 hours to trade. So I was looking at the price, so I came to the price around here, and again, guess what, I don't risk that big. So I was looking at the price, okay, it pushed it up and I'm waiting to this takeout. So what it did was, we had a little bit choke to the downside. Let me do choke down. We had a little bit choke to the downside, and I do my Fibonacci, right, and I do my Fibonacci from A to the B, and guess what, I see exactly 70.60, 70.60, 70.60. Remember guys, 70.6, I see the black candle right there. So in my trading rules written, whenever time after the 1 minute chop, let the price come to the 78.6 and wait for the rejection candle and then enter. So what I did was I entered somewhere here, but guess what, I did again with 5 lot size, and I didn't hold my trade somewhere here. I think I closed somewhere here, I believe, but guess what, it could have been somewhere here, which is beautiful trade. Yeah, so keep in mind that now we are in so after this choke we did a beautiful break structure to the downside, and I was thinking, okay, the price might come, and I was thinking, okay, price might come somewhere here, which it did. And guess what happened, I see that black candle, which is perfect, I did, and I put my stop loss somewhere. I will explain you guys. So the price came to this area, and I didn't enter just based on this black candle. What I did was, let me see the chalk, and I see that chalk to happen, and that was kind of beautiful chalk. I would just take it over and over, chalk down to the downside. Okay, so I do this. So as you guys can see, we are entering on boss's chalk. So what I did was, I kind of saw this black candle. I said, okay, let me put my stop loss somewhere here and don't be cheap, and boom, it took me out just in a second. I guess what, I entered 10-10 there, not entering 10. If I entered 10-10, I could have made a $4,000, which is my goal. So keep in mind guys, we are in here. So what I was saying is that, okay, now we see chalk here, which I'm so happy. Like, I see the chalk up, let's see, I see the chalk up, and what I'm doing here is like, okay, let me do my Fibonacci right now and see what it's gonna do. And what I do is that, okay, so I enter somewhere here after I see blue candle, I enter somewhere there, and I'm like, let me put my stop loss here. And what I do is, as long as if I put my here, it could have taken me out, so I put my stop loss here. So what it did was kind of came, then I'm like, wow, I know the putting stop loss on 1111 is the key. And as long as I do that, price comes, boom, takes me out. Imagine how you guys did somewhere here instead, you know what I'm trying to give it a bigger stop loss. That could have made me, and imagine, do you remember guys, my stop TP was somewhere here, that could have given me 1 to 10. Imagine that it's $1,000, I could have easily made $10,000 just based on this trade. Of course it's gonna require me patience, building my analysis and stuff, so it is what it is. So I had a one loss here, which is absolutely fine. So what I'm seeing is, I see this line chart just aligning with this, and I could have easily done this and still target this trades. So that's what I did exactly. Oh, I didn't do this. This is what I could have done, which I didn't do. So we are still following. Keep in mind guys, now in 15 minutes we'll break a structure to the upside. Keep in mind guys, we are breaking structure to the upside right now. We already broke at this point. Break the structure to the upside, and let's go to the 1 minute and see what's popping. So break it. So I'm like, okay, the price is coming, let me enter again. So what I did was, I do my Fibonacci. Guess what, I see this blue candle, I enter there. I see this, okay, I put my stop loss and price pushes up perfectly, I'm entering, targeting somewhere here. But hey, it doesn't do what I'm waiting for, And I'm like, hey Alex, like why are you entering? Because we had a breakout structure. I'm like, I'm believing my strategy. So we had a beautiful breakout structure to the upside, and this is my swing high on 1 minute. We didn't break anything, so it's probably is gonna go up, and it didn't. So guess what it did? So it did a beautiful chalk to the downside. Yeah. So after the chalk, where's my swing high? This is as like my swing high. This works as my swing high on just 1 minute leg. Am I right, guys? Swing low, up, swing high. So I do my Fibonacci again from A to the B, and guess what happens, guys? Exactly the same thing happens here. So I see the price comes to 78.60. I see this black candle. Boom. Guess what I do? I again enter with a 5 lot size, and look at the price where it is right now. Price just end up going 300 pips. No, it's end up going 400 pips. I could catch 400 pips there and here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now let's go to the 3 minutes and see. Look at that crazy push up. So I could wait and target somewhere here 300 pips since the pushes are so big and high. And I remember we had a 50-minute breakout structure to the upside, so I could have easily targeting these areas, and I targeted there. So in these areas I take my partials. Come on, Alex, you just entered with a 5. Why would you take your partials? Instead, let it go for the 400 pips, bro. Let it go. So imagine I entered with a 400 pips. I entered with a 5, so 400 pips multiplied by 5. I could have made $2,000 if you could have just wait 1 hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, this is currently what the price is doing. So what I understand is, as long as you enter a trade, you do the break even, let the trade do its own thing. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? So we are in 15 minutes. We kind of now different scenarios popping out right now. So now we are having a breakout structure to the downside, and what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for the price to come up somewhere here and then sell off back again. So, and let's do our Fibonacci again from A to the B. So I'm waiting to sell from somewhere these areas. I'm waiting for the price to come up somewhere these areas and sell off from there. So no matter what, we gotta see what's gonna pop up. Bring it back. Bring it. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's price action. So still a lot of lessons to learn, a lot of things to learn. So once you do the breaking, let the trade hit minus 27 or minus 67.80. And imagine I got 5 lots. As even though I did the 5 lots, it's all good. Just let it hit 400 pips. Halas. Think big, dream big, Alex. So that's just today's lessons, guys. What I understand was wait for the price to play out, and when just expect the price to do what you expected, and once it does, just go big. And then remember, 70.60, that's a game changer. Let's go, homies.